Hey everybody, Horseman here, and this video is going to be detailing a build that I like to call the Pestilent Sniper, utilizing the Pestilence Master Shroud. Now, I do utilize all 6 pieces of the Pestilence Master Shroud for this particular build. Another thing I use is the Dainty's Binding, where I gain additional damage reduction when there are enemies afflicted by my Decrepify, which is also the reason why I'm utilizing Decrepify. The gems that I'm using are Crispin's Sentence with the Pain Enhancer, where it'll deal 78% increased damage to all enemies that are slowed, and triple that bonus for all enemies afflicted by any other type of control impairing effect, which is also why I'm utilizing Bone Armor Dislocation. Enemies are also stunned whenever I activate that. For maximum amount of pass-through from a Bone Spear, which it'll increase the damage for each enemy it passes through, I'm going to use that Brig's Wrath. That's going to pull all of those uncursed enemies together when I activate my curse. And the amulet is the Johnstone, where each corpse consumed in the Land of the Dead grants a stack of macabre knowledge, for which will also increase the damage of Corpse Lance and Corpse Explosion by 153% while outside the Land of the Dead. And because I'm utilizing Devouring Aura, when I use Land of the Dead, all I'm going to be doing is just launching Corpse Lances. I mean, it's going to be fantastic. The weapon that I'm using is Maltorius' Petrified Spike, where the Bone Spear now costs 40 essence and deals 400%, or 407 up to 450% increased damage. Okay. Alright, in terms of what I got in the cube, I'm using Nair's Black Death, which is going to increase damage for each poison skill that I utilize. Ancient Parthan Defenders, which I will be changing out for the Corpse Whisperer Pauldrons once I get the materials to put it in cube, because I want that Corpse Lance to do more damage. And when I do get some Ancient Parthan Defenders, I'll be placing them right there. Alright, and lastly I'm going to be doing the including the Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac to help with the cooldown of the Land of the Dead, because that is a 120-second cooldown. Now, the nice thing about Decrepify is that it's also going to be, for each enemy that I hit, it's going to reduce the cooldown of for every enemy that is caught within that curse. So that's also going to help with the Land of the Dead. Alright, this is my health pool, my essence pool, 200. And I'll go ahead and run through a rift real quick. Now again, this is more or less a build that is going to help you get to where you're going. I do hope that later on that this is going to be a very good build. I know I had a good time with it in the beta, so I'm hoping that I'll continue to have a good time with it throughout my progression. The idea is to get that one-shot kills. Alright, one last thing to show you is going to be what passives that I'm using, but this is more or less it. The passives that I'm using are standalone, which is going to help with my defense because I have no pets. Fueled by death, increasing course is also going to increase my movement speed. Bone Spikes, Bone Spear, and Bone Spirit deal 1% increased damage for every 1.5 yards from me and a maximum of 20%. So again, it goes with the whole sniper thing. And Life from Dead. I mean, you may have seen that I had a ton of health globes spawn, and that's because of this right here. For each corpse that I consume, I have a 20% chance of spawning a health globe. Alright, so here's the rest of the build. You can see the abilities as well as the runes that I'm using. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found it informative. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or even suggestions, constructive feedback, please do so. Post it in the comment section below. And subscribe for more as I continue my progress through Diablo 3 on the Necromancer as we approach Season 11. Alright, thank you for watching. See you next time. Horseman out.